Build confidence and self-esteem in yourself. Hello, my name is Dr. Joe Laird, and I'm a licensed professional counselor. And today, I want to talk about increasing self-esteem and confidence in your children. Now, self-esteem is how you see yourself. It doesn't matter how anyone else sees you. It matters how you see yourself. Confidence is the faith in your ability to complete a task. And in order to increase your confidence, you must practice. The more practice you put in, the more confident you become. Now, these are two characteristics that should be instilled in a child during early childhood. Parents, I want you to take a moment to remember when you were younger. Imagine if you had a mother and a father who were loving, caring, thoughtful, attentive. Imagine if they spent quality time with you, affirming and encouraging you, doing acts of service, and occasionally giving you gifts. Imagine if they helped you with your homework, helped you understand the mathematical equations, and helped you to pronounce your words during reading time. You would probably think you had the best parents in the world. I know I did. I felt that way every time I was encouraged by one of my parents. Would that have made a difference in your life? Would you be the same person you are today? Could that have made a difference in how you feel about yourself? I'm quite sure it could have. Not everybody has two parents, but maybe that one parent, they instilled or attempted to instill those values in you. So today, we are the parents, and we have the opportunity to make a difference in our children's lives. We have the opportunity to help our children develop high levels of self-esteem and confidence. So let me talk about a few ways that we can do this. Now, there's a theory called attachment theory, which suggests that when children are young, they are shaped by their caregivers. The caregiver could be a mother, a father, a grandmother, or anyone who spends time with that child during the earliest stages of their life, because it is during these times in early childhood when bonding takes place. Now, a child may develop one of four attachment styles during their bonding time, and the first style is known as the secure attachment. A secure attached individual is raised by a caregiver who is attentive to their needs, comforting them when they feel stressed, and providing quality care. And this type of care helps the child to develop a secure attachment. And as a result, the child may feel safe and secure knowing that the parent is there if they need help. The second style is anxious attachment style. The third style is ambivalent or anxious preoccupied. And the last style is avoidant dismissive attachment. Caregivers in these last categories are angry, unavailable, harsh, inconsistent, emotionally rigid, and irritable towards their children. The lack of nurturing and care may lead their child to develop an insecure attachment. Characteristics of an insecure attachment or insecurely attached individuals, they grow up feeling unworthy of love and need constant reassurance from their partners. They develop a fear of being abandoned, rejection, or alone. They struggle to accept emotional closeness. They are anxious and unsure whether their needs will be met. They feel unworthy of love and terrified of getting hurt. These attachment styles impact children and are ingrained in their thinking from childhood to adolescence to adulthood. A common theme I hear from individuals in relationship is, I don't feel loved by my partner, or my partner is not there for me. They feel that way because during their early childhood experiences with their caregiver, that may have impacted their self-esteem and confidence, leading them to believe they need someone in their lives to feel good about themselves. You don't need anyone in your life to feel good about yourself. You need to learn how to feel good about yourself before you even get with somebody. Because if you're not whole and healthy, they're not going to make you whole and healthy. How can we help our children increase their self-esteem and confidence? Start with prayer. Prayer changes things. Things happen when you pray that don't happen when you don't. There is a higher power than yourself. So pray and ask for help and guidance on loving your child, because sometimes understanding and raising your child is going to be difficult. So pray. And then number 2, educate yourself. Learn your child's love language. Do you know your child's love language? Do you know what a love language is? Well, let me explain for those who don't know. A love language refers to how a person receives information or actions that make them feel loved or appreciated. And there are 5 love languages. So the first one is words of affirmation. For some individuals, actions don't always speak louder than words. Compliments mean the world to them. And when you affirm them, you validate and declare that you believe in them. If this is your child's primary love language, share uplifting words of encouragement with them. Affirm your child by pointing out the things that they do well. See, your objective is to boost their confidence, pick them up, and tell them that they're special. Your words have the power of life or death. You can tear them down or you can lift them up when you say something positive. Another love language is quality time. Now, quality time is the time your child wants from you, not the time that you give them. There's a difference. The time you give them is your time. That's your time. The time they want, that's when they ask for it. They want your social media time. You know, when you get on that phone and you just scrolling away and hours go by. They want your TV time. You watching that important show. That's the time that you deem important to you. They want you to sacrifice that time because it lets them know that you care about them and that they are valued. They want you to give them your undivided attention and your presence. Fathers that don't live with their children spend about 36 minutes a week with them, and that's less than 9 minutes a day, compared to 7.8 hours a week for dads who live with their children. And that's only about an hour a day. Your children need your time. Married mothers spend about 12.9 hours, which is less than an hour and a half a day. And single mothers, the average time they spend caring for their children, about 11.8 hours. That's less than 1.3 hours. Parents, your children need your time more than anything. Stop trying to buy them things and give them your time. The next love language is receiving gifts. If your child's love language is receiving gifts, then giving them a gift, it lets them know that you're thinking about them. It could be something small. It could be a card with a few sentences saying, I love you, or I'm thinking about you. A toy, some candy, earrings, or a card. To make your child's day, buy them something small or big, that's up to you. Another love language is acts of service. Does anyone besides me enjoy receiving good service? When you eat at a restaurant, do you pay for lousy service? You feel appreciated when you receive good service, yeah? Now, if your child's love language is acts of service, they will truly appreciate when you do things for them. And the last love language is physical touch. Physical touch is the transfer of energy from one person to another. When you hug or hold your child, you are transferring energy. You can comfort your child by holding their hands, rubbing their back, and caressing them. They want your energy. Giving your child a hug, it just lets them know that they're special. When you see your child, just go up and give them a big old hug and kiss them on the cheek and let them know, I love you. If you want a deeper relationship with your child, learn their love language. And after you learn their love language, number 3, seek professional help if needed. Seek professional help if needed. There's no shame. Don't be afraid to seek professional assistance. Again, there's no shame in giving your child the help they need to become a better person. Speak to a mental health professional about your child. A therapist is responsible for being trustworthy, ethical, non-judgmental, calm, and understanding. Who knows that therapeutic relationship could become a catalyst for their change. A therapist can work with you and your child to create a treatment plan to help them reduce distinct moods and behaviors. One way we do this is through cognitive restructuring techniques. That's cognitive restructuring techniques. Now, we use this intervention to help them replace stress-producing thoughts with more balanced thoughts that reduce or eliminate stress. You cannot erase old memories, but you can replace the old way of thinking and create new ones. Faulty behaviors are tied to faulty thinking. Low self-esteem and the lack of confidence have their roots in childhood. We as therapists, we work with the clients by helping them identify the thoughts leading to emotional stress. We focus on helping them resolve childhood trauma, and this could impact their sense of safety that is caused by growing up in an unsafe or unstable home and environment, separation from their primary caregiver, neglect, and abuse. When childhood trauma is not resolved, insecurity, fear, hopelessness, and helplessness can continue in adulthood. And number 4, become a positive role model for your child. Your child is watching and hearing everything you say and do.
This toddler has a shocking bad habit. He's been chain smoking for 2 months, puffing through multiple packs of cigarettes a day, even calling them delicious. Footage shows the Indonesian child what seems to be relaxing and huffing away, all in front of his smiling mother. Experts who've seen the videos say he could get brain damage if he keeps it up. They say the younger a kid starts smoking, the more dependent he or she will become, which they say could lead to other addictions as well. This toddler apparently fell victim to his vice after finding used butts.
If you cuss, so will they. If you holler, so will they. So be mindful of what you do. Stop hollering, making threats, and yelling at your child. Do you like it when someone hollers at you? Now, if your boss hollered at you, would you have a successful day? Your children are suffering enough. They need to feel love, which is important in building their sense of security. Number 5, learn your child's temperament. All children are not the same. They all have different personalities. So stop expecting Lily to act like Bobby. They're different. To increase your child's confidence and self-esteem, learn your child's attachment style. Learn their love language and their temperament. These theories can help you gain more understanding and wisdom to help your child become the successful individual they were created to be. Now, the information that I share will help improve your relationship with your child. It's also beneficial for helping you better understand people in general. If you practice these steps, you will significantly increase your child's self-esteem and confidence. If you enjoyed this video, comment in the section below. Please subscribe to the channel so it can grow. Like the video, give me a thumbs up, and share it with someone who you believe that can benefit from it. Also, if you have other topics of interest that you would like me to discuss, please leave them in the comments section below. But that's all I have for now. Thank you for your time and your support. Life is what you make it. Remember, the more you know, the more you grow. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Boom.